Hello there, assalamualaikum. Nice to see you guys. Hope all of you are healthy. It's me, Andiani. So today we're going to review this building. Yep, Mosque of Al-Azhar, Summarecon Bekasi. Maybe for people who live in Bekasi, not feel forward to this building. Mosque of Al-Azhar, Summarecon Bekasi, sit Jalan Boulevard Utara, North Bekasi. Inaugurated on 26 November 2013 on the ground covering an area more than 1,000 square meters. The building is designed by Governor of West Java, named Ridwan Kamil. Mosque of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi has a minimalist concept and looks futuristic. The shape of the mosque is like a Kaaba and the mosque has no dome because the designer want to show that the mosque is not always identically with the dome, so made a simple but enchanting. On the exterior of this building is affixed to a kind of brick which is small size. The color of exterior is like a color of red brick. This brick stacking horizontally like a puzzle. If the building is viewed up close, we look on the texture of the building. There is a calligraphy with the Kufic style. This is very interesting for me because of the shape and the exterior of the mosque is not like a mosque in general. Mosque of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi also has a tower where on the top there is a symbol of crescent moon and star as a marker that this is the mosque. Mosque of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi is near to the elementary and middle school of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi. On the part of the parking is large enough for cars and motorcycle. Overall, exterior of the Mosque of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi is nice and attractive. This also be the reason why I review this building. We get into the part in. Before we entered the mosque, we were greeted kind of arch with the shape of a half circle. There is no door divider between the inside of the mosque and the outside of the mosque, as symbolizes the freedom and openness of the mosque for people to worship. After we go to a kind of gate, we immediately see the stairs which lead to the second floor, where the second floor is the place of prayer for men. Mosque of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi has 3 floors. The first floor is the place for ablution and the other. The second floor is the place of prayer for men. And the third floor is the place of prayer for women. In the interior part of the second and third floor look simple with a white paint, such giving the impression of pure and clean. On the exterior, there is a calligraphy on the texture, and it wasn't made as decoration but also as air vents. There are interesting things in the second floor where exactly in the front place of prayer there is a pond and some plants. There was also a half circles in the middle of the wall between the pond and the floor, shapes such as the entrance to the mosque. The difference is half of the circle as the center, as a marker that this is the place for the praise. That give the impression of beautiful, cool, and comfortable from the pond and some plants. I also can hear the gurgling sound of the pond water seems to be the rhythm of the sedative heart when we're praying in the mosque. Both of second and third floor has a room that's spacious enough to perform the prayer in congregation. Sometimes things aren't going my way, but I trust Allah, He's watching every day. So I put on a big smile while I'm going through my Overall, most of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi is convenient to worship. This mosque makes some people want to linger here for long. The cool air from the front place of prayer in the second floor gives the impression like one with nature. A sense of calm from the sound of the pond water, and also the simple form of the mosque doesn't use a dome but still interesting. Most of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi is not only a place to worship and dakwah, but also as a means of education for students from elementary or middle school of Al-Azhar Summarecon Bekasi. So that's it guys for today. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. Thank you for watching and see you again. Wassalamualaikum. I know sometimes that I've let you down. Please don't let me go astray. I pray
me to you to guide me in this life. You are the loving and the forgiving.